Hello there, great person. Welcome back to Let's Watch Some Monster. Today we're at episode 20, the ride to Freinsheim. We will see what the ride to Freinsheim is going to be like, and we'll just see what happens, because Johan has started to become really supernaturally evil and very scary. I love how scary Johan is now. And we'll just dive into it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll just jump in.
Doch ich frag mich, wer wir sind.
That looks very lovely. I think I might have passed that place by train, if there's a train line over here. Wow, that's a quick car. Dachau, or where did that sign go? Oh, this is so good. Man, this is how it was. I know you probably all remember this. Do you remember when there was no navigation, no Google Maps? One of the, it was, I know it's tropey, so this is just tropey, but it was with my parents the same. Like, the woman sits with the map, tries to find the way, sometimes sleeps away or whatever, and then the man's like driving, and did I miss turning right there? Yeah, but perhaps, I don't know. Like, my parents were exactly like that. I know many families from my childhood where it was like that, because we sometimes made fun of that. No, you won't have the joy of finding your way with just a map, or the ADAC, which is an automobile club, I think. So how it worked traveling back then was, you called them, you were like, yeah, I need to go to, I don't know, Barcelona, whatever, and then they would print you out the directions to Barcelona. So they would send you in a letter, so in an envelope, they would send you where you had to go, like which paths you could take. That was so interesting. Yeah. Exactly. So does it work? Yeah, why did you take it then? Oh god, I love it. Wippenhausen. Okay, so this Hausen is basically an old German word for village. Because I do think it's an old version of the plural of houses. So if I would do it analogously in English, it would be something like, it is not houses, but Hausen. Yeah, perhaps it's even Hausen with OU. Like, if there is an O here, that would probably be even analogous. I'm sorry I took so long for that. But that's a very normal suffix? No, like the end of a word for villages. Like, Hausen is village. Like villages are called this. And where I'm from, they are always because is the old slang for village as well. Where I'm from in the area, it's a regional dialect. So, but they're such an awesome old married couple. Do you know L'Oreal? Like, L'Oreal did some, I'm sorry to read this so much, but you have to look up L'Oreal. I don't know if they're translated into English. They're like little comics, and they're about married couples, and they're so funny. It's like the egg is hard, like the boiled egg is hard, and there's a conversation about that of two married people. Or I'm just sitting here is a very funny one. It's like this dude sitting in a chair, and the wife comes and is like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm sitting here. Do you want me to get the paper? No, I'm just sitting here. And then she's like getting really riled up because he's just sitting there. It's like, anyway, you have to see that. I will probably link them in the description, because they're really funny, and I hope there are English versions. So. Oh, so they are British, yeah. Oh yeah. This is what they look like. Like, this is the border. This is, I will go back a bit. I will explain to you the card. So you do have, this was the border. So this is Dresden. This is Leipzig, I think. I think this is Cologne. So this is where we were before. And this is, might be Hamburg. No, Hanover. I think that Hanover, no, it's too far south. I think this is, like, Berlin is here anyway. Yeah, and you have these are the motorways, these big ones, obviously. So now you know more about German maps. Yeah, let's not talk to people. Oh god, why is Tenma hitchhiking? Yeah, that might be. I mean, it's probably literally what's gonna happen, but yeah. Yeah, where was Dieter last episode? Where's Heckel? I mean, isn't it dangerous to pick up someone with a child? Because if they were evil, having a child with them would probably increasing the chance of being picked up. And you know what I mean? It's like... So let's go. Yeah, at least for you, Dieter, not for Tenma. Why did Tenma look so young again anyway?
Guten Tag, bitte.
Guten Tag, bitte. I don't know why he said that, because in German that makes no sense in the situation. What he said was, good day, please. Like, please, in, as if he's begging for something. But you wouldn't say that to someone who wants to take you when you're a hitchhiker. So if you're in Germany, okay, let's teach you some German. If you would be like, Guten Tag is okay, and then you would say the location you want to go to, and then you would say bitte, so please, if you were very polite. But you don't need to do that in German, because we are not that polite as, like, we're not as polite as the English-speaking people would be. So you would say, ich möchte nach, and then you say the place. So I would like to go to, and then you would probably get taken or not. Oh yeah, can you speak English? I mean, you probably can't speak English because he's, like, he can obviously speak English because he did write many research papers which were presumably in English, so yeah. That's so funny, because they don't know where they are. Oh, they're just so lucky, let's just take them. Dankeschön. Bitteschön, Dieter. Oh, they're in Bavaria, okay. Bayern. Oh, how does he know that? I mean, that's a bit... I don't think nowadays that would work anymore because of the multicultural interweaving of all people of all shapes and sizes, let's say, like that. Like, I don't think that would be... In Germany, you couldn't say that anymore, in that it would probably... Like you can say that, obviously, but it wouldn't make sense anymore, because, like, it can just happen. You could have adopted some, like a child, could be a neighbor's son or something, I don't know, like, but back then it was, this was very striking, yes, I think, yeah, that makes sense, though, in these times, yeah. Oh, really? How do you know that, mate? Or maybe it is because he's speaking English. No one in these times could really speak English here. Like if you see people in Germany, in general, speak English, it's very terrible most of the time. Like, mine is okayish, because I've talked in English a very long time, mostly because of work, though. And because of this channel, by the way. Like, in my English in my first videos was really shit. I think it's okay now. Like, you can probably understand me, and if I do weird grammar stuff, you probably know what I mean, you know? But normally people cannot speak English for if even like they couldn't speak English if their lives depended on it, and like him being fluent in English here should he should probably be in a trade, in a high skilled trade, like or a high rank in a trading company or something, or like a researcher. I think that's the only two. Yeah. But he's very clever. Yeah, he's deducing stuff. Is he a detective? Yeah, I thought so. Oh yeah, he doesn't understand it. Yeah. Why is he afraid though? Probably because he's afraid that he has seen the news on him somehow, but I don't think so. Yeah, probably. Is he still working? Oh, yeah. That is true, though, as well. I've heard in these times, like several people that are older did like tell me that as well. Like mostly men, because it was mostly men only working in these times. So they often did not have the time or didn't take the time, whatever you want to say. I think take, but if you want to say they couldn't afford the time because they had their jobs to go on vacation with their family. My father, for example, always made the time to go on vacation. Like we always went, but I know others didn't. Though, I don't know. It was probably rarer than I now think. No, it wasn't the generation of my parents. It was the generation before. But this fits obviously because he's also from that generation. Those were people that worked so much, and the marriage often wasn't not the marriage. The house life was not the priority life for the man often, because they wanted to get promoted, get more money for the whole house, and that's at least what people told me. I did know an old person working in the ministry. He was in the university. He was a very like high position at the university, and he did research, and he went on business trips so much that he wasn't even home when his child came, one of his children came. I do think it wasn't like the birth was earlier than expected, so it wasn't like really his fault, but he was so much gone from home that it just happened, and yeah. Why can't you read the map? I mean, ordering food, yes, but the map should be easy because it's the names. Like the names are on the side of the street of the road. There are the signs where like the signs for villages and for cities, and there are also indicators how far to the next one. So you just have to find the place you're at on the map. Perhaps he doesn't know where on the map he is, which would be weird because he should see the big city he landed on with his plane. But I don't know. Okay, so we are gonna get Tenma interpreter. Brilliant. Love the jolly music. What horrible horridness will happen today? Oh, cookies. Cookies need love like everything does. Man, this reminds me so much of the road trips with my parents when I was young. So how far did they come? Oh, it's an Opel. And they're out of gas. How did that happen? How did that happen? I mean, did you not look at it? He can't have looked at it. I mean, I don't know. Perhaps he doesn't drive cars that much. Oh God, let's hitchhike with the people that we hitchhiked with before. I mean, they probably. I mean, he can probably, the Mr. Lifestyle man can probably go to the next gas station and get some. Gas stations are all 20 kilometers at least, I think. Okay, so the two of them will go. Yeah, okay. But what's with the couple now? Why are they here?
そうしてくれるとありがたい。
Is he gonna get back with the gas? Like, why are they here? Ah, something's gonna happen. Oh no. And they didn't break down. They don't have gas, I know. He still has the cookie. Probably. What's he thinking about?
とりあえずガソリンスタンドへ寄ってください。
Yeah. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be a gas station around? It's like in an area like 20 kilometers to the next gas station everywhere in Germany, I would say. Oh no, wait, they're in Bavaria. Okay, yeah. They're in Bavaria.
遅いですね。
Oh. Yeah, in Bavaria that might not be, because it's a very like the area is very big and there are very small roads. Interesting. So will he go back for them?
来てくれますよね。
I mean, if he gets to one, yes, but did he get to one?
あのまま行ってしまったかもしれんぞ。
I don't know if he did.
いい人だと思うわ。
Perhaps he is. Why did he have your jobs? Do you remember him? Okay, so it's also perhaps the theme of those two, that the one, like the woman is like very open-hearted and he is a bit more pessimistic. I like that. They complement each other a lot, looking into other that as well. She looks into the direction where he came from and he looks just back away from him. Very nicely drawn shot. Yeah.
夕日のことならもう何度も聞いた。
I love. I mean,
あら、夕日じゃないわあなた。それ
I don't know.
あの日が落ちた後の空の色。
Yeah, it's red.
知らん。この空。
Oh, so where is Robert? Is that your son?
ねえねえあなた見てごらんなさいよ。
Is he coming back? He's probably coming back now.
ほらやっぱ
I mean, I love that they look the wrong ways. Wow, he fucking walked.
りね。やっぱ
He fucking walked. How long did he walk? Holy shit, man.
近くの農家でガソリンとランプを分けてもら
Ah, okay. So it was the... Okay, that's cool.
りねえあなた。
Why is he so... He looked very suspicious there. Interesting. Interesting. The man is very interesting, the old man. Mr. Jones. Wow. That was all it took to completely fill the tank? Holy shit, man. That was cool. That was cool. Because yes, Tenma comes back. He always does, because he's the good in the people. He's the good in society, and Johan is the bad in society, I think. That's how I take it. The Jan Hotel. Jan is normally, I think, a first name, but it's... And there's an ice cream shop here. Very lovely. Oh, they've got sausages. Oh, look at the sausages. No, those are sausages. These are pretzels. In Germany, they're called Brezeln, but... And they've got some wine. It's good for them. Ooh, and some ice cream. Yeah, it's the ice cream from the ice cream shop. Though you can always order ice cream in German restaurants, I think.
ドイツ語のメニューを訳していた。
Robin Hood of the out of work people. What? Why? I love the little details in the writing.
フォルスター・ウンゲホイヤー、ファルツ地方。
Forster Ungeheuer. Forster Ungeheuer is interesting because Forster is almost like Nina's family name, like Nina Forster, and Ungeheuer means monster. Ungeheuer is the same word as in like the same idea as monster, almost the same. Like in, but there's more of an unknown to that word. Now that I think about it, I never thought about the words. Monster is just is monster, and I don't know what the word is. Ungeheuer means not, I would have said not kosher, but that probably fits. But that's also saying in Germany, I think. It's not something that is within the grasp of your intellect, so to speak, ungeheuer.
それからレバーのお料理
Like there is a supernatural about ungeheuer. Leberknödel, so that is very nice. You should try that.
だったらドイツの美味しいところを知らないで通り過ぎ
Yeah, that's like Germany has a very delicious side, I think, especially Bavaria. Though I've only been twice in a restaurant in Bavaria, but I need to go there again.
いやもう結
It's fine. He had enough.
この女房殺しの容疑で裁判
Really? Who's he talking about? Do we know him? 2000? No. Oh no, it's some law. Something about a professor, perhaps? No, I think there is just another. I don't think it's about this dude, but there's an article here that talks about how someone became a professor at a university. So this is a murder of wife, what would you, acquitted from murdering for murdering his wife, like when he went to court for murdering his wife and he was acquitted. I don't know. So.
かね
Yeah, how would you know though?
こう見えても刑事時代結構
Really?
あ
And Tenma was like, no, don't, I'm a culprit.
自慢話なんか始めて
That's what old people often do.
本当の悪人かどうかズバリ当てられ
Really? Are you sure though?
ないよワイン飲みすぎたんじゃありません
Perhaps he did.
長くやってると逆にわからなくなる
Really? What does that mean? Because you see the evil in everyone? Perhaps. Yeah.
その見分けがつかなくなる
Yeah, that's, I guess. I mean, that is the question as well. In a way, it's the same question he has in his life, or he had in his life with the choice of Johann versus Meyer. It's the question of, do I pursue the law as I see it and bring the law to the people as I see it, or as my superiors tell me, and the state? Because the police people obviously work for the state in Germany, so they technically are the arm of the state, so to speak, metaphorically, and act to do what's best for the country, so to speak, and do. And there's a way of interpreting justice the way the state wants and the way you want sometimes. And with sometimes, I mean sometimes they're not the same. So in that sense, is the good and evil you think the same that the good and evil of the state thinks? Because there are laws you might disagree with. I don't think you would agree with every law in your country. You wouldn't. I wouldn't agree with every law in my country. I live by them because I'm living in the country, because that's what you do then. But still, it might be a law that is against your morality, you know, and very interesting. Perhaps that's what he means here.
ワインを飲みすぎたかもしれん
I mean, perhaps, but you get more talkative.
なんて言ったかな
Ungeheuer Forstner or something. Yeah, it's Ungeheuer. It's so funny. I love that. Funnily, Ungeheuer can also mean incredibly. In the way that it is supernatural. Like I said that before, Ungeheuer is it is a monster with a supernatural element. But it can also mean it is something like it is in a positive way, refreshing, surprising. Something can be ungeheuer good, so to speak, and that is really, really good. Like it is so good that you can't believe it. And an ungeheuer is a monster that's so evil you can't believe it, or it is just just an entity that you can't believe exists. Perhaps it doesn't have to be evil. It might not, like, ungeheuer doesn't always mean evil stuff, I think. Perhaps I'm too much influenced by Johann here, like, because I still think about him, obviously. But like, ungeheuer is something that you can't grasp. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, ungraspable. That's what it literally means. Sorry for not getting that correct. Like, ungeheuer means ungraspable. Yeah. In a way, yeah, ungraspable with grasp as in think about, like, you can't conceive it. Unconceivable as well. Like, those things are in it. It's probably going to be important. It's just funny that it's another word for what Johann is. I think ungeheuer would fit Johann more than monster, interestingly, but... Because monster's just feral. Ungeheuer is the supernatural element that Johann is. So... And Tenma is now the dude with the map. It's so funny. See? See, those were the street signs I was talking about. Like, very easy. So, this is the nearest town or the nearest big town, and these arrows point if you have to turn right or left or go to the front. If you have more lanes, like, there are more than one arrow, and yeah, there are kilometer statements on these often as well. Oh, there are some children. Yeah, about that. Is Dieter even doing school anymore? You know what I fucking love? I don't know why I love this so much. There's a dude in the car behind them. Normally, like, because they stop at the traffic light and there's just a car behind them, but it's such a weird detail. I love it. I love that there's a weird random dude we will never see again, probably, in the car behind them. That's so awesome. Like, the background detail is so awesome in this show. Like, yeah, the happy children before the monsters come. I think when you see the monsters, you grow up. I think the difference between a child and a grown-up is perhaps that the grown-up has seen the monsters in reality and the child has only thought about them in their dreams. Perhaps that's a fun way to think about it. Yeah, see, it was just, the dude was, like, not important. It was just in the background, awesome. What is he looking? Why? What's on the letter? I couldn't read it. I'm sorry. Couldn't read it. What are you looking for, man? Where are you? Oh, the police. Yeah. Yeah, those old police cars, they were awesome. This is incorrect, though. This is incorrect. It is a mirrored, so you see it. So this would not be in this. Like, this is incorrectly drawn. Normally, when it is written in the way that if you look into the rear, like the rear window, you see it correctly. So this should be mirrored, anyway. And Ten was like, "Oh, what the fuck, man? No, love it." What are they doing there? He's just gonna piss off. He's just gonna piss off. But why is he here? Perhaps someone he talked to before? So he had to feed the children. So let's see what this is going to be about. Is he going to stay? I mean, it's pretty dangerous to go outside because there are policemen, but no one would really look at him here. That's the thing, that, like, you would never look for a suspect on your own police yard or whatever you say, because they're doing their everyday lives. Like, they will just be in their everyday lives, looking around a bit. They will not really think in this category currently. They are just gonna be like, he's like, what am I gonna eat for lunch today? Or like, you know what? Or like, I farted yesterday in the elevator. Did they know? Like, you know, this everyday stuff. Like they will, like, you see what you want to see. No, you see what you expect to see. It's confirmation bias. Like, you see the gorilla if you expect him, or you don't. Like, if you know what I mean. Like, see he's behaving weirdly now. Like, why would he even care? Like, why would he look into that police car? Like, that car. Probably doesn't think much of it.
またパトカーの駐車スペース
Yeah, like that's what he cares about.
しょうがねえな
Like that's what he cares about. It's like, yeah, someone's parked in my parking spot. Why? So what, is there a story about this old couple though?
どうします？
Are they looking for a son, perhaps? He's sad now. Why? What's with this couple? They are very sad. Why are they here? And I think he's accelerating her. Why? Or did they see a wanted poster for Tenma and are now like, when he helped us, we can't do this?
だと私たちの行きたいフライハムと
Oh, okay.
悪いな。
Oh, they're just going to another place. Steinbach Castle.
シュタインバッハ城見ておきたいもの。
Really? What do you want to see? Steinbach means literally translated Stone Creek. So, yeah. Stone Creek Castle. Sounds a lot cooler in English than in German. Is it gonna help him get up? No. Okay. That looks awesome. There are several castles in Bavaria. Yeah, he helps her up as well.
ありがとう。
Something about the sun is to come up as well. If this isn't a two-parter, something weird has to come up soon. Man, those stairs though are very steep in these hilly areas.
この城からの景色は最高だ。
Ah, okay. So he's dead. He's probably dead. Or he's
会い
missing.
に行くところなんです。
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, so he died. So he died and they yeah, that's also why he's a bit stressed. I assume the son died. Though why would she ask about the same sky then if he's still somewhere? I don't know.
この景色を眺めていたん。
Yeah. And it must be so hard. I think their son is dead. Yeah.
人を殺したんだよ。
Oh, okay.
面会するためにこの国に来たんだ。
Oh, that's also why he... Okay, that's interesting. Now it's a lot more interesting. This is also why he was doubting his ability to tell good from evil, because he wouldn't have thought his son was evil or something, you know, and now he's guilty and he doesn't know what to do. But why did she say that weird line with the same sky then?
私たちはここで本当にありがとう
Yeah.
から礼を言うよ。
Interesting. That is so interesting, though.
いい方でしたね。
Yeah, but...
連続殺人の容疑で追われ
Ah, okay, so he knew, yeah. I love that no one believes him.
以前彼の手配写真を見た。
Interesting. So he didn't rat him out. He just wanted to confirm it in the police station.
今日ロバートを逮捕した刑事に会い
Yeah.
署内に彼の写真が貼ってあった。
Yeah, yeah.
あんないい人が。
Yeah.
私も以前彼の写真を見た時疑問に
Interesting. Ah, that's so cool. Okay, that's... I mean, it's very nice. He had doubts when he saw, okay, this dude's a serial killer. And then he asked him and has, yeah, my judgment is not the best and from his son it was wrong. But he probably thinks now the judgment is probably right now that he is innocent. Yeah.
少なくとも悪人じゃない。
Yeah. That's nice. I like that.
ロ
So
バ
they...
ートは息子が殺
But is their son guilty?
身内でさえ見抜く目がなかった。
Yeah. Oh, there's the... Yeah. Okay, so now because he saw his eyes were right with Tenma, he trusted
私
us
の方に
again.
もう一度自信を持とう。
And this is a penitentiary? Is that what it's called? Like a prison?
犯したが悪人なんかじゃない。
Really? What does that mean? What did he do though? Are we gonna see Robert again? And that's what I said though. Like, if the state says something's a crime, but he says it's not evil, it can still be a crime, you know. And if who knows who he kills? So there's probably a very sad backstory about Robert we will never see. I think. Very interesting. But he trusts his son again. He probably didn't trust his son for a while, but now he trusts him again and freaking puts him on. Yeah. This one was a bit weird. I think that could have been like half the episode of the time they, you know, but it was a lot of people pondering. An interesting little story about judgment. I think the theme was a bit, should have been dove into more, you know, they should have dove into that, you know what I mean, like dive into that more, because I don't know, it's an interesting theme. The law of the society versus your own moral compass is a very interesting theme, and it was only in the background in this episode a bit, like I felt didn't dig that deep into it, because the dialogue that counted was like 10 lines. But I liked it. It was a very slow, cozy episode, so to speak, even though there was some sadness with the son. But it is heavily implied that at least Robert thinks the son is not a villain, in that he's not morally evil, even though he killed someone, which is interesting. What was that about? We will never find out, I think. I don't know what the next one's about. Let me actually skip to the next one. No, I don't think. It is called, the next one is called A Beautiful Vacation. I don't think they're going to go back to the old couple. So I don't really think we need to know. It's just like he has a kind heart, even though he killed a bastard. Now he could trust his son again, at least a bit. I do think the problem is if your son kills someone, you probably are like, did I do everything wrong? My son is completely evil. And apparently here, now through seeing that he could judge Tenma very well, because that's also why he turned away, why he thought Tenma wouldn't come back. Perhaps he already knew. No, he didn't know. They weren't at the precinct yet. Anyway, it is like he could find at least a possible connection to his son again. I like that. Anyway, if you like this reaction, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. See you around. Bye.